Welcome back to another MOTOBOB video, and today Honda announced, just completely out of the blue, an awesome little addition to their mini bike lineup. So alongside the ever popular Monkey and Grom models, we've now got a revival of the DAX. So in this video we'll go over all of the details with everything that you need to know about it. Now the DAX name goes back to 1969 when it was introduced in America as a response to customer feedback. You see, the Monkey was released there a couple of years earlier, and although it was pretty popular, the market demanded something just a little bigger while still retaining the same cheeky charm. Honda's Japanese engineers visited the US to better understand the requirements, and they came up with a T-shaped frame that was inspired by the Honda CS90. It housed both the fuel tank and the electronics and allowed them to build something a little longer and lower than the Monkey, which gave riders a little more space and the option to ride two up in comfort. It was then launched in Europe as well, and it used the same engine as the Super Cub, but with some mods to the intake and exhaust system to boost the torque in the low to mid-range. Both a 50 and 70cc version were made available, both with a 3-speed box and an automatic centrifugal clutch for an easy twist and go riding experience. And that feature is still retained today on this new 2022 model, with the same 124cc air-cooled single that you'll find in the modern-day Super Cub. Peak power comes in at just under 10 horses, made at 7,000 RPM, and there's 10 Nm of peak torque at 5,000 RPM. So a Panigale V4 it is not, but Honda say it's still enough to cruise at around 55 miles per hour even when riding two up. And a massive benefit of this little engine is its fuel efficiency, with Honda claiming that 240 kilometers or about 150 miles is absolutely possible on a tiny little 3.8 litre tank. Now it's actually a 4-speed box on this modern version, but like I say, you still get the centrifugal clutch, so there's no clutch lever. You just choose a gear and open the throttle and off she goes. Now of course we have to talk about that T-shaped frame though, the absolute standout feature of this bike. It's made from pressed steel, and like the original, it houses the fuel tank, and personally I'm pretty impressed with how authentic they've managed to get it looking. Now there are plenty of other details too that hark back to the original, like the thick padded dual seat, which sits pretty low at 775mm. You also get the high set chrome handlebars and a 70s inspired upswept exhaust with a drilled and slotted chrome heat shield. There's the little round headlight, although it does get modern LED internals, and same with the indicators. The retro air filter on the left hand side, and then on the right, along with the black stripe and DAX logo across the middle of the frame, you've got the ST125 logo with a cartoon dog, specifically a dachshund or sausage dog as they're colloquially known, and that's actually where it got the DAX name, owing to the visual similarity of that frame design. The whole lot is suspended on some 31mm upside down forks, which Honda say help to deliver a supple response and easy handling. Rear twin shocks are designed for both solo and two up riding, and then you get blacked out 12-inch wheels courtesy of the Grom, and they're shod with balloon style tires with a 120mm wide one on the front and a 130 at the rear. There are disc brakes front and rear, and in terms of tech, well, you've got ABS and then that's about it. You do get a neat and retro looking round inverted LCD display though, which does help to complete the look in the cockpit. Paint wise, we've got a red version or a grey model, and I think it finishes off what has to be one of the best retro designs of the year. Hats off to Honda, they've absolutely nailed this one, and what else can I say apart from I want one big time. As always though, I'd love to know what you make of it down in the comments below, and if you're new here and you want to see more motorcycle videos like this, then please do hit subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.